In the wake of Hurricane Helene, the IRS has announced special disaster relief, including extended deadlines and additional support to those affected. To help us break down what this means and how to maximize the relief available, we're joined by Thomas Spade, certified public accountant and senior instructor at the College of Charleston School of Business. Thomas, so great to have you back with us. I never have as much fun talking about taxes with anyone else.
Well, that's because you only talk to me about it.
That's very true.
Exactly.
So start out by explaining this tax relief and how it affects us as South Carolina residents.
Okay, so let's go back in time, back to last April. If you hadn't done your tax return yet by April 15th, you got to file for an extension, and that extension was supposed to run out October 15th of this year. But then we had a couple unwanted visitors that came and stayed and destroyed everything. One was named Debbie, one was named Helene. And so as a result of that, what the IRS did is they are going to disregard the October 15th deadline and have said, as long as you file by May 1st, 2025, for your 2023 filing, it will not be considered late. And that relief was available to everybody in the state of South Carolina. So in other words, you filed an extension back in April, it didn't run out in October. It doesn't run out until May 1st of next year.
Okay, so the whole state of South Carolina is eligible for this?
This is correct. Yeah, the entire state is.
Is this automatic, or do we need to do certain steps?
It is automatic because what the IRS does is they look at the zip code of where you're filing, and they also look at the zip code of your tax preparer. As long as one of those is within the state of South Carolina, then you qualify for that relief.
Okay, and is this all types of tax filings and payments?
This is all types of tax filings and payments. This also includes, well, we got to be careful here. This is all types of tax filings. This is estimated tax payments for third and fourth quarter. But we must remember, extensions are extensions of time to file. They're not extensions of time to pay. So your individual tax, if you had a balance due, it was due April 15th of 2024. So remember, it's not an extension of time to file, or to pay, it's an extension of time to file. So that means that penalty and interest on a balance due for 2023, clock started ticking April 15th of 2024.
Yeah. What if we have storm-related damages? Is there anything we can do to get some of that money back?
There is a couple of things that you can do. There actually is a tax deduction available if you have a storm-related damage at your house that was not covered by insurance. So this would apply to, let's say you had trees down or landscaping damage, all of that stuff. That would actually qualify for this deduction, but there's a catch to it. You actually have to add up the cost to fix everything that wasn't covered by insurance. And then you subtract from that $100. And then from that further, you subtract 10% of that magical number on the front of the return called adjusted gross income. Now, if you have anything left over, that is going to be an itemized deduction on your tax return. So if you're nowhere close to itemizing deductions, you're not going to get a benefit. But if you itemize deductions, then you could potentially get a benefit. And this is also available for 2023 returns, even though the disaster didn't happen until 2024. If you haven't filed 2023, you can claim it there. If you want to, you can go back and amend 2023 if you've already filed. Or you can wait until you file your 2024 return to claim that.
Okay, really quick again, because I was going to ask you about who already filed their 2023 tax returns.
Right.
What can we file?
An amended tax return. It's Form 1040X. And in fact, if you electronically filed your tax return originally, you can electronically file amended returns as well.
Okay, so tax day is not April 15th.
No, it's not. Not next year, it's not. Because all of this pushed everything for 2023 to May 1st. Next year, tax day for 2024 filings will be May 1st for everybody in the state of South Carolina.
Wonderful. And Thomas, I have to ask you, I mean, you see it all, right?
Oh, yeah.
When we're talking about disaster relief related tax, what is the biggest mistake you see people make?
Biggest mistake that I see people make is that they include, if they're trying to take that deduction, they include things that they're getting reimbursed for insurance or by insurance for. So you can't take anything that insurance covered when you're trying to deduct what they call a casualty loss, which is only available for a presidentially declared disaster, but it doesn't include what insurance covers.
Okay. Thomas, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for being here. Spade.cpa is where you can go to get in touch with him. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me.
We're back in 2 minutes.